Yo, what is up everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is Gta5 coming at you with another GTA5 online, and you see what this one is. We're going to be hitting up the lows, the lowriders, doing some back locks, front locks, scraping. I'll be going through which cars to do this. Now if you guys are looking at the three wheels right now and you're new to the channel, definitely hit up the playlist. I got some how-tos, and I got a lot more videos coming on this, for real. There's a lot you could do with the lowriders. And yeah, a lot of stuff. All right, so definitely shout out to everybody on the channel out there coming in, and also if you're new, consider subscribing to the channel. It'd be much appreciated. Wait a minute, how's it go? No, subscribe, like, comment, keep your post notifications on. For what? Endless content. Hit up the playlist, and I'm sure something might catch your interest, for real. So let me get out of cinematic, and I've been doing like burnouts over here and whatever. Now, I'm also going to show for new players out there, because there's a lot of new ones coming in. At the end, I'm going to do like a quick review. I'm going to rifle through it, slam through it, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to get into the locks. Now, I'm going to do a cheat lock too, as far as the front and back. If you're looking to do solid locks, I would practice popping each corner, and you'll see what I mean in a little bit. So for those of you out there that are looking to like four lock a car, meaning put the car all the way up. So we got the back lock all the way up on all four, sitting way up there. I do have a tutorial on it. Go check it out. You guys will be hitting it with a lot of practice and patience. Now some of you guys will feel it out right away. So I might get back to streams and stuff where I'm teaching this. We're doing some shows, whichever, but we'll see. So let's lower the car down. Now let's get into it. I'm going to get out of the car first to show how we're going to be using the car to lock up whichever way we do it. So this back wheel, we're going to look at our analog stick like a clock we tell time with. So this back wheel, we got 8 o'clock. We got 4 o'clock. We're using the wheels on this one. All right. We got 2 o'clock right here, this front wheel. And then we got 10 o'clock, this front wheel. Another good way to look at it. Shout out bro out there. He knows who he is. I'm going to position the car. Look at the radio. In a sense, this is your analog stick. So again, this back wheel back here, 8 o'clock. 2 o'clock, your front passenger. Back passenger 4 o'clock, and your front driver's 10 o'clock in a sense. Okay, it's not exactly like a clock, but you just got to get a feel for it. Now I'm going to explain the timing, but you guys got to still, you're going to be sitting with it. Like I say, some of you hit it, some of you will struggle with it, and I was one that struggled with it. Now I just do all kinds of crazy stuff with the cars, for real. So starting off with the car on the ground, we're just going to simply lift it. Hold X, A. I'm just going to say X. Now also, I'm not using no analog stick. I pulled the analog stick off my controller. Now I can put my analog stick back on and go shoot it up, play any game, do whatever, and it's good. Go hit it up, the playlist on. I got a video on how to do that. Now if you could take apart your controller, it makes it easier. Xbox controls a little bit different. PS4, PS5 is the same. All right. So let's get it. Now 8 o'clock, we're gonna hold 8. You can see my wheels moving. All right. When we hold 8, we press X. It's not a tap. If you tap, you're starting to do all that and move the car around. You're just messing up. All right. So we're gonna hold 8. We're gonna press as soon as this fender well dips. All right. We're taking our analog stick and going to 2 o'clock. So we're going 8, press 2. So it's 8, press, dip, then to 2 o'clock. I'll repeat it. Actually, let's drop the car. Whoop. Drop the car down. Lift it back up. 8 o'clock. Whoop. Press, dip, then go to 2 o'clock with your analog stick. This front wheel. All right. 8 to deuce. Now the back wheel over here, we're just going to go 4 o'clock to 10. All right. As soon as it dips, as soon as you see it, I'm in a messed up spot. These cars keep driving by and throwing my camera off. Not for me, for y'all. So 4 o'clock, we're going to press. As soon as it dips, we're going to 10. Dip, 10 o'clock. We got a back lock. Now this is a cool lock right here, but we want to scrape the car, and like I said, it naturally scrapes, but look at the height on the back. So we're going to go to 12 o'clock, all right, and we're going to hold X. So we got our back locked up way up there, all right. Then we got our scrape going on. Now when you got the car locked up like this, it's hard to turn. So if you're trying to make like a U-turn or something, but if you're just running around the map, you know, just riding, you can get some going to cinematic, you can get some I mean, you could drive all the way around the map. Now if you're smashing on it and you hit stuff in the road, this car will hop off like that. And this is raw and uncut, for real. You guys know what it is on the channel. It will hop up you know, off the ground. It'll flip over. So you know, low riding is more about, you know, being slow and low, you know what I mean, or lifting up, not just banging on it, unless you guys are doing sideshow stuff. So let's do the front, and stay tuned for more of the drifting. Yeah, we'll be serving up with the rally drifts, also the slow drifts. So the front, it's just the other way around. We're going to do the 2 to 8 and then the 10 to 4. All right, so we'll use this front corner. So we'll start off with the car on the ground. I mean, if you already have it up, you know, whichever. And if it does lock up on you to where you can't do nothing, just lower it, lift it, or get out of it, get in it, you'll be good. And if you are in public sessions or in shows, it can throw the timing off. I've been in plenty of them. So 2, see my wheels? We're going to press X. As soon as the fender well dips, we're going to 8 o'clock. And that's the cheap part. Hold up. Let's try the other side. Been a little out of practice. Been doing too many other videos. Hit them up. Hit them up. Let me load the car back down. Okay, 10 o'clock. Press X. As soon as the fender well dips, we're going to 4. Alright? Lock this front corner. Now we're going to do the 2-8. I just messed it up. So 10 to 4. 10 press. Damn, I'm messing this front up. What's going on? Let's try the 2-8. 2 press 8. Pop the front corner. 10 press 4. Pop driver's side. Alright, now you could just hold 6 o'clock and you got your front lock. Now with the front lock you could do donuts and whatever. Alright, so maybe I should have jumped out of the car, jumped back in. It was acting kind of weird. Now for the cheap part, if you guys don't know how to just pop corners, you know, like that right there's a 3-wheel, a low 3-wheel, tuck, a tuck on 3-wheel. There's all kinds of stuff you can do with these cars, for real. So stay tuned. But for the cheap, let's do the front. You could do a, like a, if you're not hitting exactly 1.5, I mean 2 o'clock to 8, you could do like a 1.5, you know, kind of screw it up and still do a front lock, the same exact lock. All right, so that was like a 1.5 to 7, somewhere around there. And you can see the car is teetering, but we could still do like a 10 to 4, bring this wheel down, drop the back, that's a little off. See if we can get it locked up straight. Do it again. I'm tired right. Is that locked up straight? Yeah, it's pretty straight. So basically, if you have it off in the front, you're not going to do a 4 lock. So if you're doing this, you will never do a forelock. All right, but you can cheat it to do a front lock, meaning drop the front. You see how the car is crooked. We can go to 6 o'clock, hold 6 o'clock, hold X, and drop the back of the car. Everything is straight, and we are locked up as high as we could possibly lock the car. And then we got our scrape going. And you could do the same thing with the back. All right. So if I mess up the back, which that's a 3-wheel. That's actually a lock right there. So if you accidentally do this right here, you can still come over to your other side. So this would be like an 8-2, but if you did like a 9-1 or whatever, and you get this part right here, you could still come over to 4 o'clock, push this back up, and see how the car's all crooked. And then we can go to 12 o'clock. All right. Push straight up on the analog stick, hold X, and the car will completely even out. Show some love. Then we got our fronts scrape on with the high lock. All right. So let me take this car into the garage real quick. Throw it up on see, right now my car is locked up. I can't do nothing. So just lower the car back down. And maybe I think I'm gonna do some videos on like you know, low riding, how to, you know, corners and stuff like that. Stay tuned. Cinematic. Yeah, different stuff. So we'll take the car in the garage real quick. For the new players out there, hit up the upgrades. Now, just like maybe you've come across supercars, the tuners, they're expensive. All right, I'm not going to go on the phone, but this car is not cheap or not expensive to buy. But once you convert it, this is not one of the most expensive cars. The most expensive, we'll get into that later. So let's repair it. So you got your armor, your brakes. This is your basic stuff. Engine. Now you do have the engine blocks, different stuff. You got your valve covers, air filters. You got the old school ones. Your scoops. You got your twin turbo, all that good stuff. This is regular engine tunes. You got your exhaust. Different styles of exhaust, explosive. We ain't worried about that. Hood. Well, this car's just got a hood scoop. Horn. Change the sound of your horn. Hydraulics. Now, when you're doing all these locks, you can't do it with like 3-4. I wouldn't recommend chrome. What is that pump? One pump. I recommend all 4. 4 pumps. All right. Got your 6 batteries for your. Got all the weight for your 3 wheels. So, interior, you got your different trims, cool trims and stuff. All right. You can change your color. You got your ornaments, your baubles for the dash, dials. You can change the style of your dials. Steering wheels, got the old school chain on it. You got your old school other steering wheels, like a stock steering wheel or racing type steering wheel, whichever you want to go with. Column shifters, all kinds of different ones. Now some of this stuff is expensive, some is cheap, depending on what it is. Now you got your plaques back here. These are the neon ones that light up. Then you got your cheaper ones at the top that do not light up. All right. ICE, that's your back speakers and your dash, your 6x9s, whichever you prefer. All right. Your light color is going to be your dash lights and your neon plaque, if you pick one. Your lights is your headlights. If you want, you know, different color lights, head to the arena. Then we got liveries. This car does have some cool liveries versus some of the other cars. And actually some of these look pretty dope even with the scheme I got going on in this car. Oh yeah, yeah. So plates. Now plates are not just plates on this car. You got, or on Benny's, you got your plate holders, front and back. Vanity plate if you want to cover up your customize your regular license plate. You got your regular license plates. Got respray. Primary is your secondary. And that's going to be your roof on this car. All right, come up with, you know, some sick colors, dope colors, awesome colors, however you want to word it. Trim. Got the inside. Roof. This is where you could have your T-tops. On the car, as Rockstar calls it, no roof. On the car, or you got your glass. All right. Sell. This car sells for 619,000 fully upgraded. I think I'm like missing a plaque or a couple things. Other than that, but to build one of these up, you're dumping like a good $1.5 million around there somewhere. I'm not doing the exact math, but they're expensive. Transmission, basic transmission. Trunk. This is where you get your stereos, your 15s, your 12, or your band passes, whichever you want to run. Slumping or playing your radio. Got your wheels, your Benny's wheels. Everybody knows pretty much what Benny's is by now. Benny's. I'm going to do a video, I think, on we need some more lowriders for real. So, and you got all your other wheels. Wheel colors, all right. Tires, this is where you got your white walls, your red walls, your blue walls, atomics, all that stuff. Enhancements, we got your bulletproofs. And I got bulletproofs on this car? Or I just hit that? Oh, I don't know. So, tire smoke. Then we got our windows. I didn't get to the ground kit, but you could put a ground kit underneath them too. I'm going to go ahead and leave this at that, as it is a nice sunny day out in GTA. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until the next one, yeah, definitely. I hope you guys, hit it up, sub like, throw some love on the video, get your scrapes on, and I'll catch you on the next one. All right, peace. I'm out.